Probably 20, 25 years. There was only like me and some guy who lost his license probably at that time.
I did it once years ago, and then now it's been 3 years in a row.
About a month.
More than 10 years. I started in Montreal. I moved here in 2016.
Total about 10 years, but I took a little break in there a few years ago, so maybe 6 or 7 totally.
6 years.
This is my third winter cycling.
About 10 years now.
20 plus years. Since 1999, 1998.
This is my first winter trying it out.
Oh, I started winter cycling in 2010. So 16 years now.
It's my first winter doing it with my own bike. I had done it with Big C, the bike share system in Montreal, the year prior, but pretty like on occasion. But this winter has been pretty much every day.
It's been my fourth year this year.
About 18 years. This is my second year.
Since 2013. So 13 years?
This is my third year.
Probably 12, 13 years at least.
40 years? Ish?
20 years? Have I really stopped?
Well, this is my first time on my mountain bike because I heard there was hot chocolates, but I've done fat tire riding for 3 years.
About 6 years now.
This is my second time ever.
This is my third year of winter cycling.
I first started, that's kind of I guess I first started like commuting to work in 2019, but then I started working from home, so I wasn't really, like I was winter cycling some places, but I wasn't doing it regularly again until this year.
14 kilometers one way.
But it's between 12 and 17K, usually 14, depending on which road I take.
About 5 kilometers, maybe 6 kilometers, depending on the route I take.
About 20 minutes, I think. 18, 20 minutes in the winter. In the summer, 15, 10 minutes even.
I don't live in Winnipeg, so I park and ride, and the route that I take is about 6 kilometers from where I park to where I work.
10 kilometers.
My commute could be 7 if I took the same route that I drive, but I take the scenic route and add about 1.5 kilometers each way, so 8.5 kilometers.
It's really pretty short. It's only about 10 to 15 minutes.
Commute now is 3 kilometers. Shortest has been 10 kilometers, longest has been 22, but right now it's about 14.
About 5 kilometers.
5 kilometers from Moseley to South Osborne.
It's half an hour in the summer, so add 5 to 10 minutes in the winter, depending on the conditions. Around 8 kilometers.
I would say 15 minutes in the summer, 15, 20 minutes in the winter.
These days it's about 3 kilometers. 6 kilometers each way.
Like 6-ish kilometers, depending which way I go. 6K.
I work at home, so I commute. I go commute everywhere else because I don't have a car.
Maybe 20 kilometers one way.
I can see my apartment over there, and I can see my workplace from my apartment. So 8 minutes, 5 on a good day. About 12 kilometers, so a 24-kilometer round trip.
20 minutes.
It's about 12 kilometers. So in the summer, it usually takes me about 35 minutes. Today it took about 45.
About 5 kilometers.
5 kilometers?
I just love being outside in the fresh air and just being outdoors.
Just love being able to cycle in the winter. The fat bike isn't the only way to do it, but I'm really loving it.
Riding along the river and showing up at work and feeling good.
The freedom of like setting your own schedule and not waiting for the bus. And as an exercise, and by the time I get to work, I'm completely awake.
The peace and quiet you get on some of these mornings, like today, my route's on the river trail, and it's just like the best way to start your day.
Not having to drive my car.
The best part is definitely riding on the river. It's just so peaceful and quiet. Something about 6:30 in the morning with nobody around and your tires crunching on the snow is the best.
Being able to stay active outside every day.
Best part about working winter cycling for me is getting down on the actual river to make that part of my commute in the winter. It's just beautiful. It's so much quieter. There's animals out there. You see people you know every day. You get to chat with people. It's a nice way to start the day.
The morning views of coming off the river this morning was really nice, and then the river trails are really gorgeous. The sun coming up on the buildings in downtown, and knowing that I'm getting my exercise and getting out there.
It's easy. It gets me outside. I'm energetic when I get to work, and yeah, it's fun.
When the river opens up, that is so beautiful. Love that.
Just getting outside and not ruminating in your house or apartment for like 5 months until winter is done. It's fun to be able to combine kind of freedom of movement and physical activity and just getting outside. So it's more like a mix of all of it.
Oh, I love to see sunrises in the morning. I think they're more special because they're harder to catch, but I think it's a privilege. I leave in the morning with my saddle on the side and I feel just free.
The freedom, the liberty. I don't have to wait in traffic. I can determine my route. I have control over how quickly, or efficiently I get home to work. Also the exercise.
Riding on the river and enjoying nature.
Biking on the river.
And the grind. And no traffic.
It's quiet. Especially when there's nice pathways that are clear.
Not waiting for anything. Buses, cars, everything.
The ability to duck out and bike on the river.
Getting there about as fast as I would driving, and I don't have to deal with traffic.
It's a great way to start and end the day and get some fresh air and get some exercise.
I guess just the kind of smiles you get from people and just the refreshment and the feeling of doing something hard that you wouldn't usually do.
Discovered the river trail that I can take for about half the route, and that takes me away from vehicles. On the river, seeing nature, and it's just great.
This is maybe silly, but I like how when I don't have a moment when I get back to biking in spring where my butt hurts.